Alright guys and gals, after making this video you're getting ready to watch, I realized I'm not going to edit any of it. It's a long story about the life and times of me growing up here in the Yadkin Valley. So if you got time, watch it, please. And if you don't, I understand. But I had to come back and put this in here because it's a long video and I'm rambling on. But if you enjoy it, give me some feedback, and if you don't have time to watch it, I love all of you. Bless you. Thank you. Hello everybody. You're watching Yadkin Valley Outdoors. If you've never seen my channel and you come across this video I'm putting up, well, check me out if you get a minute. You can subscribe if you like, that's free. That's not what I'm here about. Well, let me back up. I live in North Carolina in the Yadkin Valley. Thus my channel, I named it Yadkin Valley Outdoors. And it's been raining, and you're going to see me moving around here. I got you set up here. I'm just riding around on a golf cart. Thought I'd make this video. Just got a little bored, actually. It's been raining, and then it's rained again, and well, then it's rained some more. And all my work, well, 95% of my work, especially this time of year, it's outdoor work. I do grading, do tree removal, a little bit of construction. Well, there wasn't no work today. It's a beautiful day right now, but we're actually under a flash flood watch warning, something of the nature of that. And it's just too wet to work. So I was out here just checking some things out. Been down, checked out the pasture, right around this old golf cart. And I just thought I'd make this video. I grew up right here in the Yadkin Valley, and I was born in 1971, so I'm getting a little age on me. And I'm doing okay with that age. I'm still pretty tough. But I tell you what, guys, the times we're in right now, it's just getting harder and harder. I am blessed to have the work I've got and stay busy as we stay. I don't mind having a day here and there where we cannot work. I mean, there's always stuff to do other than riding around on this golf cart and talking to the world, but that's just what I'm doing. I grew up here farming, logging. It was tough here. I mean, it was tough growing up here, but I wouldn't change it for nothing in this entire world. No amount of money. Looking back, I'd want to change what I've done in my life with how I grew up and the blessing I have with good family, good friends. That's what it takes to make good people in your life. With that said, I don't do this much, but with that said, I got a younger brother. He'll be 50 on the 22nd of this month. And he's not really got any, well, he's got some issues, but he's not deathly sick or anything like that. But if you see this video, just, and you're into that sort of thing, just throw up a prayer for him. He could use it. He needs a little help out there, and if anybody's willing, just throw up a prayer. But with that, well, I got off subject. I got ADHD so bad, I can't even, I don't know how I'm making this video right here. I can't, see. It's hard to stay focused. But anyway, back to my story. I grew up right here in the Yadkin Valley, farming, logging. Well, in 1989, I graduated high school. Well, I had all kind of, I could have been a doctor, a lawyer. I could have went to school to be a diesel mechanic. I could have done anything I wanted to do, really. Had the means to do that. Well, that just wasn't what I wanted to do. And Mom and Dad split up a year or two before that, so that was a little bit troubling. More for my brother than me. Didn't really bother me that bad. I understood it more. But anyway, I got out of school. 89, Hurricane Hugo come through here. And it made a big mess. Well, Uncle was into landscaping at the time. He got me hooked up, cleaning up trees. Well, that's what became the start of my adult career life. I started cleaning up trees. Next thing you know, I've got equipment. Bought this, bought that, made a little money, just kept working. Bought a bulldozer, loader, motor grader, track hoe. Well, the story just goes on and on. I mean, I kept on investing everything I had in me back into just trying to make a living. And I've done all right with that. But I don't know, a little over a year ago, I started this little YouTube channel. And I've met a lot of great folks. And there's a lot of great folks I have just met physically on right here, right what you're seeing. I've not shook their hand, I've not got to look them in the eye and talk to them, but they're really good folks. Good community of people I've met here on YouTube, and I've met a few of them outright. One is not but about 30 minutes from me. Good fella. He come up here when we had our firewood fellowship, and he helped me with that. We made a bunch of firewood, and I'm going to donate some of that here soon. I done it for fun, just to come out and have some fellowship. Put your hands on a couple of wood splitters if you've never seen them. Everybody had a great time, but the wood that was produced for that, some of that's going to be donated because that's just what I feel is the right thing to do, help out some folks. But anyway, once again, back to my topic here. Excuse me. This is going to be unedited. I'm not going to edit any of this. I'm going to put it up there and send it. What I'm going to do, get after it. I'm going to send it. If you can see here in the back, I'm not going to move this camera because I got her set up good. I'm going to get out of your way. Right behind me, I just realized it's an old tobacco barn. I grew up right here where I'm sitting. We cured tobacco in that barn back in the 80s, 70s, 80s. Well, up in the 80s. We wasn't growing tobacco into the 90s. Dad quit. Still had some cattle. Right now, I still own a bunch of tractors. I don't technically farm, a little hay or whatever here and there. I'm not farming hundreds of acres like some of the local farmers around here. It's not my thing. Excuse me again. I just, like I said, I got into grading, tree service work, little construction. We do a little everything. Stay busy. My hobby, one of my hobbies, is just all this wood I bring in. Actually, I started this back in the 80s. We burnt wood back in, had a water stove. Most of you guys that watch this video are going to call those boilers. We call them water stoves here in North Carolina. That's just how it is. But boiler wood. Boiler wood. Let me say it again. All you guys like boiler wood. Well, it's water stove here. So, I grew up with wood heat, and that wasn't so easy back in the day when all you had was a chainsaw, axe, split them all, and a couple of steel wedges to bust at. That was tough. Well, I don't remember exactly what year it was, and I'll probably do a video on this one day. Dad built a hydraulic wood splitter that worked off the auxiliary hydraulics on the rear of a tractor. That was the best thing since sliced bread. That thing worked. Well, then as I got a little older, I built 2 or 3 wood splitters, and since have sold those, regrettably now, I wish I had them back. But they were great splitters. I needed the money at the time, and I sent them on the way. Well, I got modern equipment now, but back to what I'm saying, the firewood has been a part of my life, my entire life, really, since as far back as I can remember. So, I just keep rolling with it. There's no sense in all the wood when I'm clearing house lots, taking down storm trees, cleaning storm damage up. I bring in so much wood here, it would just be a physical waste to fill up 2 or 3 valleys with it and not try to help somebody heat something, cook on it, whatever you like to do with it. I sell a bunch of cooking wood. I sell a bunch of home heating wood. I sell a bunch of pleasure wood, for lack of better words. I got a better word for it, but I said it back years ago. I named it pleasure wood. We'll just stay with pleasure wood, but I named it years ago and it stuck. Everybody liked my wood. So I've been selling wood since the 80s. Long time. In the 90s, and I'm trying to remember if it was 94, 5, 6, somewhere in there, I run a little old ad in the paper. There was not really such a thing as the internet back in. You know, there wasn't Craigslist, Marketplace. There wasn't none of that. Was none of that. I put a little ad in the paper, and that covered a couple, 3 counties. Well, I had a bunch of wood worked up, but I wasn't quite prepared for what happened. All I had was a landline. Didn't have no cell phones back in. It's amazing how far we've come in just a few years. I mean, it really is, folks. I don't know how, if you see this video, just try to follow along with me. Back in there, I didn't have no cell phone. I had a landline, so it had an answering machine. You know, there was pagers. Had pagers. They're useless unless you could find a phone. So, I mean, I just checked my answering machine. Well, anyway, the second year after that ad ran, I sold over 100 cord. True cord. I'm not talking this crap fake. I'm talking 100 cord of firewood, a little over 100 cord. And everybody I took wood to was like, man, I've been getting hoodooed. Is this all my wood? I'm like, yeah, it's what you ordered. That's what I brought you. And so it was just amazing what I had done in such a short time. Well, a few years went by and I kind of plugged along with that. Was doing about 100 something cord a year, and I got burnt out immediately on that much firewood. And I started kind of slacking up a little bit. And maybe if I'd have had more help, or I don't know, I got burnt out on it. I never quit. Never quit doing it. Till this day I'm doing it. I never quit doing it, but I got burnt out. And then, you know, some of those original customers, I up until last year, which 2024, I did run an ad on Marketplace for cooking wood. Sold a bunch. But from 94, 5, 6 until 24, I never run another ad anywhere. And still had some of those original customers that bought wood from me each and every single year. Whether it was a rick, a row, a rank, a rack, half cord, three-quarter cord, third of a cord. I mean, I was selling wood. I was moving wood every year up and, I mean, still doing it right now. And it's amazing the people you meet, the good people you meet. The world is full of good people. There's lots of bad out there, but there's way more good, in my opinion, than there is bad. Way more. You just gotta look for it. You gotta find it. You gotta have it in your heart. You can find bad in anybody, or you can find some good in them and work it like that. I mean, it's all in perception, I guess, guys. It's all in how you look at things. Evil is evil. Can't change that. But not everybody that you might first think's evil is really evil. There's lots of good people in this world. And I know I'm rambling on here, but I'm trying to get to a point, sooner or later, of the fact that I grew up right here in the Yadkin Valley, been doing firewood all my life, and I met a bunch of friends here on YouTube, and my goal is, this fall, I'm going to go to 2 or 3 of these firewood events, and I'm going to help needy people. I'm going to donate some wood. I'm going to help split some wood. I'm going to help cut some wood. I'm just going to give back, not really to my community. I mean, I'm giving to my community, and I have. There's some people that are no longer with us that I kept in firewood with free of charge. They tried to pay me. I would not take it. I just made sure each and every year I had it. They needed it, and I went and gave it to them. I took my time, my heart and soul was in it. I felt like I take these people this firewood. I might not could give them a few $100s or a few $1,000s, but I could take them firewood that all I had really truly in it was my time. And most of those folks have passed on. But I never look back and say, well, I don't know how to explain it. I felt good in my heart that I was helping people. And there's a lot of people out there that don't care to do stuff like that. And that's okay. I'll do me and you do you. But at this age, it makes me feel good to know, even when I was younger, I was trying to help folks that were, well, for lack of better words, I mean, they needed help. You give someone enough firewood to heat their home for an entire winter, that might not mean a whole lot to some people, but it sure meant a lot to the ones I took it to. And it sure meant a lot to me. And I'm going to continue to do some of that, but as here we are, June 2025, all of those folks that I knew that I took wood to like that have passed on. But, you know, if somebody contacts me and is really in need, I'd give them some firewood in a minute. I mean, that's just who I am. I just have to do it. It wouldn't even be a question. If I didn't even have enough made up, I'd find them some. I'd make them some wood. But just just go through life trying to help others. It's not that hard. I mean, it's not about physical money. Some people really couldn't help other people. They don't have the means to, and I understand that. But if you can help somebody, get out there and help somebody. It'll truly make you feel better. Deep in your soul, it'll make you feel better. I mean that. Like I say, this fall I'm gonna go to 2 or 3 events, and I'm gonna help some veterans. I'm gonna help some cancer patients. I'm gonna make this happen. It's gonna cost me a little bit of money, but so what? I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, fellas, if you've made it this far in my video, you ain't gonna leave this whole world. When you do leave it, you're gonna leave it with nothing. Everything that's here, it may go to your children, it may go to your grandchildren. You may leave it to a church. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to take it with you. It's not happening. And that's just how I look at it. I don't have a whole lot. I mean, I got equipment. I got stuff. I don't never show a whole lot. I mean, I showed some of my stuff on my videos, but I sure am not bragging about it. There's a lot of stuff you guys haven't seen and you may never see. I'm not really a private person. I wouldn't call myself a private person. But also, well, let me back up. Let me tell you this story to explain how I'm sort of private, but I'm not private. My dad, which he's still alive. My mom passed in 2008. My dad, he's still alive. He was down this past weekend for Father's Day, and we cooked out for another event, but he was down. And I told him a few things he taught me when I was a youngin'. He said, don't tell everything you know. Because if you tell everything you know, who you tell it to will know everything they know and what you know, and they'll be twice as smart as you are. Now let that right there sink in a minute, because there's some truth in it. There's a lot of truth in that one, really, a lot of truth. Don't tell everything you know. So I'm not a private person, but I don't get on here and I don't talk about how much money I make a year, or how much money I make on a particular job. That's really, well, that's kind of my business. I mean, that's not for the world to see. If you see this video or you see some of my videos and you want to ask questions, well, please do. I'll try to answer each and every person that comments on the video, any of my videos. My little old channel, I've got all 300 and maybe 75, 80 of you. I don't remember how many I got. I had to look right quick, but it don't matter. All of you that watch me or have subscribed to my channel, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me when you can. And if you find this and you're new to it, well, subscribe if you can. It don't cost you nothing. Hang out with me. I'm going to keep making videos, or at least try to. My content, I'm sure some of it's boring, but it's an outdoor channel. It's not really a firewood channel. It's an outdoor channel. There'll be chainsaws. There'll be firewood, splitters, excavators, bulldozers, dump trucks. Like I said, I do a little everything. Grading, tree work, construction. There's no telling what you might cook. I do some outdoor cooking. Love that. I cooked for this big event this past weekend. This is Monday, June the 16th, I think today is, if I'm correct. If I'm not, oh well, I've been wrong before. Ain't nothing but a thing, but I think today's the 16th. So if I'm right, it's June 16th, 2025. For anybody that might see this video 5 years from now, well, you missed the boat. I'm sorry. I'm going to post it when I'm done making it. But anyway, like I say, I've met a lot of good people. And I hope to meet a lot of more good people. Actually, physically get to go. I'm planning on going to Paul Bunyan. I hope I get to go and meet a lot. Was going to go to Paul Bunyan last year, and Hurricane Helene come through and really devastated Western North Carolina and East Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. And well, I had plans to go. I was thinking about going, kind of was just up in the air about it. And I thought, well, okay, I'm going to get this knocked out and I'm going to go. Well, that hurricane hit. Well, I had friends and family that needed my help desperately. And I'm not turning down friends and family on a disaster to go hang out at a forestry show and meet some people. So I did not get to go last year. Hoping to go this year. And I know this is a long video, and if you make it through it, once again, I appreciate you being here with me. And if you don't, that's okay. I love y'all the same. Don't matter. But that's just a little bit. Growing up right here, this barn behind me right here, it's been here my entire life. I'm born in 1971. I'm 54 years old. That tobacco barn right there has had those sheds added on it, but we actually cured tobacco in that barn, and I'm blessed to still be right here. I own a little land now, a couple of homes, nothing fancy, not fancy at all. But I'm blessed in a lot of ways, and I'm blessed. You, these viewers right here, you that are watching me right now, if you make it this far in this video, thank you again, and I mean that, because I just get on here, and like I said, I started this channel a little over a year ago. No real expectations. And like I said, all 375, 80 of you, however many they are, thank you. I mean that. I can't say it enough. And I hope one day to get more subscribers. That takes time. I'm real. Here's the problem. I'm real. Some people don't like real, and some people may think real is very boring. Well, I'm sorry. I'm real. I can't manipulate or change or fake or nothing to make a video. It's just not it's just not my ability to do that. I mean, I struggle making any videos. So there's that. I mean, you see me, that's what you get. I'm real. Every video I've ever made, I might have joked in some of them, had a good time, but they're all real. It's all really what happens in life in the Yadkin Valley and surrounding counties in the Yadkin Valley. I mean, I work out of the Yadkin Valley. The Yadkin Valley encompasses about 4 counties, parts of 4 counties. Surrey, Yadkin, Wilkes, and a little bit of Forsyth County, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is part of the Yadkin Valley. Well, right behind that tobacco barn right there, right behind me here, if you go about a quarter mile over through the woods right there, it's the Yadkin River. I grew up on it. Love it. My land does not touch the river. I don't actually own. I've got land very close to the river back down in here on another parcel. But my land does not actually touch the river. But I've got neighbors. It's like it's mine. I can go there and do anything I want. I go there and shoot, go down there and fish, go there and swim, just whatever. It's the river. It's awesome. So once again, I'm blessed. In so many ways, I'm blessed. But this is what happens when you get up in the morning and you try to go to work. It's just sloppy mud, and you're riding around on a golf cart and you're bored, and so you make a video of however long this video ends up being. And I'm rambling on about a whole lot of nothing with my ADHD. It's hard to focus in there. It's kind of funny, really, because I'm doing the best I can. It's a real thing. Do I take medication for that? No, sir. No, ma'am. No, it's not happening. I'm not taking medication for that. I don't believe in it. I'm a rebel. I'm stubborn. For lack of better words, I don't take much of nothing unless it's organic, healthy, vitamins and minerals. And I've actually, May 21st or 22nd, I woke up and I thought, I'm going to start eating way better. I mean, not that I wasn't eating okay, but I'm a little overweight and getting older, as I said, and I'm like, I got to do better. So I started pretty much eating meat, eggs, and cheese. Very few vegetables, which I love vegetables. I mean, I'm missing so much, but I've cut out bread, pasta, soda. I cut out soda and sweet tea over a year ago. I drink water, unsweet tea if I keep that at the house here. And I've had a few of those Celsius energy drinks. I've actually put out a few videos on those, on some flavors. And I've just about quit drinking those. I mean, they're full of caffeine, which caffeine isn't the worst thing on this planet. But it's just not good for you. That amount of it, just gulp it down, that much of it, it's just really not good for you. So since the 21st or 2nd, when I started this little diet program, I think I've had 2 or 3 of those total. I do have a premier brand, if you into protein, which I am right now. 30 grams of protein, hard to beat that. There's some flavors that's okay, and there's some flavors that are just horrible in my opinion, but of course that's an opinion, we all have those. So I'm eating better, I'm feeling better, and that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And right now today, like I said, we're under a flash flood warning watch something right here. It's horribly wet out here. And you can't tell that sitting here. It's a beautiful day right now, but if I had a way to zoom you in front of where I'm looking out there, there's some powerful big black clouds back over about, I don't know, that's probably 7-8 miles as the crow flies from here. But there's no way I can get this phone camera and show you those clouds, but we're going to get more rain, so it's been a struggle to even keep some jobs going. I mean, nobody's upset at me, not at all. I mean, that's once again, I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm blessed. I've got a bunch of good people that know me, that have known me for years. A lot of them call me up and say, Jason, I want this, and this done. I know you're doing me right. When can you start? I mean, they don't pin me to a number. I mean, they know I'm going to treat them right. I'm going to be fair to them. It's just how I do. I don't know any other way to say it. I'm blessed. When you got a multitude of different customers across 3 counties that'll just call you up and say, Jason, I want this done. I want 3 trees removed. Or I want a pond built. Or I want this done. When can you do it? I know you're doing me right. I'm not worried about what it costs. Just come on. I want it done. I want you to do it. You don't know what that means. I'm blessed. I'm just going to keep saying it. I'm blessed to have the ability to just have a multitude of people. And it keeps us spitting. Now you get some, and I'm going to say this. You get some assholes. You deal with some assholes in life when you have your own business. You're going to deal with some. And I'm going to tell you right now, about one time is all they get. You treat me bad, or you disrespect me, or we agree on a price, you try to hoodoo me at the end of the job, or whatever. I may not ever work for you again. And that's just how it goes. I'm not bragging. I don't think I'll ever brag on a video. I never have, but I know of. The facts are, there's too many good people, back to what I said earlier in this very video, there's too many good people in the world to work for assholes. And I'm sorry for my language, that's just how it is. There's just too many good people in this world to work for assholes. I don't know no other way to say that. And I've had my hand full of them, let me tell you. We won't get into that on this video, or probably any other video, but guys and gals, I've worked for some real assholes, and it was not pleasant. But anyway, I was just bored. Thought I'd make a video. This is probably going to be the longest video I've ever posted in my life. Since when did I start this channel? I should know this. It's been over a year. I think I started in March of 24, I think. But that don't matter when I started. I just playing along here. I don't know who will make it this far into this video. If you do, bless you and thank you. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. If you made it this far, if you ain't made it this far, it's okay. But if you have, tell your friends and neighbors. Check out my channel. There ain't much to it, but we're having fun. Like I said, I do some chainsawing, some grading, some dump trucking, some earth moving, some construction, a little bit of cooking. Like I said, I like outdoor cooking. You name it, we're going to play with it on this channel. And I know it could be a little boring for some, but I'll get there. I'm just, back to what I said earlier, I'm real. Some people do not like real. Real can be boring. It really can. I don't know how else to put that. But anyway, thank you. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Any and everybody that watches this video, and if you made it this far, you're awesome. You. Let me find you here. Where at? Let me get this thing. You're awesome. If you've made it this far, please comment on this video because you're awesome. Anybody that can listen to me talk for however long I've been talking right here, probably going on 30 minutes. If you can sit and listen to me talk, there's nothing special about me. But if you can listen to me talk for 30 minutes, right here we go. Thank you. You are awesome. All right. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.